Okay, DM audience, let's talk. I have figured out my plan. It has been a long, brutal month of me going back and forth, figuring out what we're going to do. I made the second channel with Diablo 4, etc. I think I'm going to stick to the same plan I have always announced. This is a DM Diablo Immortal channel. This is primarily Diablo Immortal. I have always said when Diablo 4 came out, for a couple weeks after D4 is coming out, I personally very much for myself want to play and enjoy the game. While I am doing that, I don't want to have split attention of having to cover data mines, news as they come out, all the Immortal stuff. So right in June 1st, meaning tomorrow, when Diablo 4 launches, I'm not changing the name of my channel. I'm not, quitting Immortal. All I'm going to do is I'm going to play Diablo 4 because I want to, so you're probably going to see live streams of me playing Diablo 4. I'm going to upload videos that aren't going to the second channel. Anything that's not going to the second channel is going to this channel, DM Diablo Immortal, even if they're Diablo 4. I am choosing to believe the audience when you say, we are here for you, DM. We are not here for just Immortal. I know there's some people that are only here for Immortal in the news. My pitch to you guys who are hearing this is, I have always said when Diablo 4 comes out, I want to cover it for a couple weeks, so that's what I'm going to do. Once we have Blood Knight and all of this new big updates that are coming to the game here, July essentially, we're rolling right back into Immortal. I don't need 2 channels to cover D4. I already have the D4 secondary channel that's already monetized now and doing very well. It is getting 6 times the views that this channel you're watching this video on right now is actually getting, which is insane. So things are going well. However, I don't want to split my attention. I want to fully focus on D4 because that's what I want to do for fun during the first launch 2 weeks, okay? When I come back from LA, I got to fly to LA for an event here in middle of June. When I come back from LA, we're just going to roll right back into Immortal content after a couple weeks. I've always said I'm going to cover D4 on launch, so I think sticking to the original plan and what I promised of covering D4 and then maintaining Immortal viewership for the people that like Immortal, I think I'm just going to stick to my promise. So if you're worried that I was about to quit Immortal forever, I'm not quitting Immortal forever. There's going to be some D4 content on this channel, but then we're going back to Immortal. Okay, I was very clear about this, and I followed through on this on both the betas and the server slam. We had D4 content that came out that time. Soon it was over, I rode right back into Immortal content. Wasn't a big deal. So that's essentially what's going to happen. If you get very angry that you're seeing Diablo 4 content when you only subscribe for Diablo Immortal, my apologies. Okay, it's going to be for a little bit of time, and it's because I don't want to have to cover a different game while I'm focused on Immortal. And I also don't want to just leave this as a dead channel for 2 weeks where you guys have no uploads. I choose to believe that you guys would rather have me uploading whatever content I'm super excited about during the weeks I'm excited about it, instead of having no content at all or speaking completely out of my ass on Immortal when I'm not actually paying attention. Okay, I think that's fair. It's also what I've said since the very beginning of time, and thinking about it, I'm going to stick to it. I think this is a pretty good compromise where we're going to get some D4 content and I can focus on what I want, but we're not dropping the fact this is an Immortal channel, and that's the original concept and community of the channel. This will give you guys an opportunity to see what the new D4 hype is about, even if you're not going to play the game. Get some exciting clips and some exciting content, some fun stuff where you can kind of, wet your beak a little bit on what D4 is. Then we can roll right back into Immortal if you guys are still excited by Immortal. It's pretty much that simple, okay? I think that solves most of the debate. The only other thing I'll address is a lot of people said drop the Immortal from the name and put DM Diablo. I think I'm just going to keep the name for now because I'm not planning to quit Immortal. So I'm not really feeling the need to change the name. And the other channel is named DM Diablo 4 as well. So all of that being said, if you guys are very excited by Diablo 4 content and you want to continue to support me, I just unlocked monetization on the Diablo 4 channel, meaning you can go click the join button on that channel. I will have a link in the pinned comment, and you can become a member if you wish to immediately support me. We have 0 members on that channel, so you would be the first one. It's as cheap as $2.99. That's pretty much it. That's the whole sellout video. I love y'all. Thanks for watching me while I actually try to do something I want to do. I'm choosing to believe that you guys said you're here for DM, not just for Immortal. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we roll right back into Immortal, okay? See you guys on the other side.